Hey, welcome back. I am so pumped to get to talk to you today about the trap in getting your makeup done for you. And this is also the trap in having your teenagers' makeup done for them. It's not always a bad idea to have a professional makeup artist do your makeup. In fact, it is often the best solution for prom. It is the best solution for maybe graduation or a photo shoot or a family photo that is going to be on a holiday card, right? There are lots of times and opportunities when getting the makeup done is the thing. And I would be a total hypocrite if I were to say, like, you should never get your makeup done. Because the first time that I got to explore makeup was my mom taking me to get my makeup done. What happens though with wisdom and knowledge and experience is that you start to understand some of the ways that that can actually be a pitfall. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So, what is important here is that you understand there's a reason why I teach online. I could come to your house. We could set up a one-on-one session. I could do your teen's makeup and talk them through all of the steps. Just like if you were to, I don't know, like go to a makeup counter, right? Like you could bring the makeup counter, I could bring the makeup counter to you, right? That could be the experience. Except I've done that many a time. And I have done the makeup counter experience working at makeup counters. And here's what I learned that is actually causing more harm than good. You have to remember that every person has a unique artistry to them, meaning the way that I write my name compared to the way that you might write my name, they're going to look different, right? Our handwriting is going to be different. If I were to draw a circle and you draw a circle, the circles might look slightly different. That means every time that I would demo a makeup technique on somebody, on their face, I would show them exactly how to do it on one side. And then I would say, okay, you do this on the other side. Now it's your turn. They would constantly be comparing their work to my work. Now, in the Academy and at 85 Beauty, we are all about compliments over comparison. We are not about comparing ourselves to others. If anything, the only comparison that we are doing is like ourselves today to ourselves like 3 weeks ago and looking at our own personal growth. But what happens when I do makeup on one side and then the person, the client, the student does makeup on the other side, they're comparing their work to mine. And my artistry is different than theirs. And so instead of falling in love with the actual technique, with the actual look that they've put together, they're falling in love with my artistry. And they're never going to be able to make theirs look like mine because everyone's artistry is like their signature. It's different. So you're fighting a winning battle. It's never going to work out. What I've learned is that when I teach someone and I cannot touch the tools that they're touching, I cannot turn their face. I can tell them what to do. I can show them what to do, but they're the ones who have to actually do it. They get results. If I were to tell them, I want you to tap on this concealer. I want you to first start with the sponge, and then we're going to switch to using your fingertips. And then we're going to take a little brush and we're going to set it with powder. And I say, yes, you absolutely. That's exactly how it's supposed to look. And they look at the result in the mirror and they go, oh, that's so good. I love that. They made that happen with their hands, with their products, which means they can do it again. They can replicate it because they've proven to themselves they were able to do it the first time. Maybe the first time didn't go as well, but again, they get practice. We adjust in the moment. They get better and better. That means they're always growing and they're only ever comparing themselves to where they started. One of the things that was super important to me when I used to be a teacher in schools is that it was super important to me that we meaning myself, parents, and students, were not comparing how one individual was doing compared to another individual. That's irrelevant. What's always really most important is setting a baseline for yourself on day one, right? Or week 1 through 3, and then looking for progress. How are you growing from where you started? Are you getting better? How are you continuing to innovate, adjust, tweak, edit, and feel more confident, feel more capable? That's the win. The rest comes with it. So the trap in getting your teens makeup done for them to start learning about makeup is that they're starting at a baseline of an expert artist and then always striving to try to meet that mark to feel that they've done it right or that they've done it well or to feel accomplished or successful or like they had a great experience. That's too high a mountain to climb. What's really important is that they get really comfortable and really confident picking up the tools, holding them in particular ways, shifting if it doesn't feel comfortable, and then putting it on, trying again, switching things up, and seeing the growth and having that growth reflected back to them by their peers and by their teacher and feeling really good as we're like, look at that. That was amazing. You totally you rocked it. You made that happen. That looks great. How do you feel? Those are the experience that teens are going to be having in the academy week after week. And it is exactly the thing that is important to me, that we are building teens' confidence, that we're making them feel really good and capable. And confidence doesn't just like come out of nowhere, and like self-confidence isn't built by yourself. It actually takes people around you cheering you on, encouraging you, acknowledging things that you're doing well, people seeing things in you that they admire, and then speaking that out to you so that you can hear it and internalize it and start to feel it. And that's what we're going to be doing in the academy. So if you're hearing this and you're like, that sounds epic, and I totally need to get my teen into this, the doors are opening in 1 week from now. If you're watching this live, if you're watching it on the replay, the doors may already be open, but it is coming in 1 week. It is going to be so much fun. I can't wait to see all of you. And you don't have to wait. You can hop on the wait list right now and get all of the information. And I'm already going to be sending you some really fun videos along the way while you wait. So you're going to be getting like really short, easy, bite-sized tips that you can start, like send these to your teens now. They can already start learning today. So you're going to go to bit.ly, bit.ly/the Academy waitlist so that you can hop on the waitlist, get that first video, and get on track of learning how to feel really confident and good about makeup. You can do this with your teen. You can send it to them so that they can do it on their own. It's actually like a really great thing to do together if that's something that you're interested in. But I am really, really excited for teens to no longer fall into that trap of trying to compare themselves and what they're capable of with makeup to somebody who has like 20 years of makeup artistry experience. That's just silly. We're not going to fall for that trap. We know better now, and we are going to teach our teens better. So I will see you in the next one. And as always, stay fabulous. Bye, y'all.